We hear about enlightenment being effortless, or that non-duality is the effortless path to peace and happiness. And we hear enlightenment or awakening is right here, right now, that nothing needs to happen or nothing needs to be done. And so, why does it feel like it's so difficult to attain then? Why does it feel like something so exotic and out of reach that mere mortals like us will probably have to spend lifetimes spinning round the wheel of karma to finally achieve? Well, the first reason is that we are so used to doing. We are so programmed to believe that everything we want is something that we have to do something about to get something in the future. Because that is true for so many things in this world, right? If I want a new job, I'm going to have to do something about it in time. I'm probably going to have to look for jobs and then apply for some of them. And even if I sit and meditate and broadcast my intention to the universe and manifest someone just dropping out of the blue and headhunting me for the ideal position, I'm probably still going to have to do the interview, and I'm still going to actually have to do the job to get the money, right? And even if all that action I take feels effortless because, I'm on some kind of high vibration or always in flow, relatively, I'm going to have to make some effort in the sense of taking some action that requires some energy and some forward motion. And also, we are so used to using the thinking mind to try to do everything to try to figure it out, like we're going to obtain some kind of extraordinary esoteric knowledge in the future. And this thinking is another form of doing. This thinking and all this doing happens in time, but all the doing happens in this timeless awareness. The other thing is, our cultural view of enlightenment is one of an exotic, extraordinary experience from the East. We hear about yogis meditating for days, weeks, or even years on end to finally attain enlightenment. And we see paintings of enlightened beings sitting in the lotus position with halos around them or colourful patterns flying out of them from all directions like some kind of interdimensional DMT trip. And this sets up this notion in our mind that it's some kind of exotic, extraordinary experience to be obtained after a lifetime of discipline. But none of this is true. What if enlightenment isn't something that you attain? What if it's not some kind of exotic experience that happens in the future and, in a way, is completely ordinary, even if the implications for your life are monumentally profound? What if it's always lurking right under your nose? What if enlightenment isn't something that you reach? That would imply that it's not here, but it's something out of reach that you have to, reach for. What if it's not something that you achieve, like some kind of new esoteric knowledge to add on to your current catalogue of knowledge, or some kind of accolade to be added onto you, or something that you have to make a load of effort to be worthy of? Enlightenment or awakening is simply the revelation of who we truly are as this awareness, this pure consciousness, this beingness. And seeing the nature of this, seeing the nature of who we essentially are, seeing that who we essentially are at the ultimate level is timeless, limitless, and undisturbable. The term enlightenment was often a Western translation of the Sanskrit or Pali term bodhi, which roughly means to awaken. And so, what are we awakening from? It's awakening out of the dream of mind identification, out of the dream that you are just this body and mind, awakening to your true nature as this. Now, there might be some kind of process that seems to happen in time to arrive at this revelation, like SelfInquiry or the neti-neti process, doing an investigation into our experience, removing everything that's not essential to us to reveal who or what we essentially are. Seeing that we are still present when thoughts are removed, still present when the mind-made sense of self is removed, even when sensations and perceptions are removed, still present as this timeless presence, this irreducible beingness. And then seeing the peaceful and free and undisturbable nature of this beingness. But once our true nature as this beingness is revealed, it is seen that that process, that doing, was the illusion, and there wasn't really any way that you could have really left yourself and done some kind of process to return to who you really are. What's revealed is that who you really are is already here. You already are yourself. You always were and always will be. It's self-remembering. And really, enlightenment is just the beginning. Awakening to your true nature won't suddenly heal all of your traumas or fears and completely destroy your ego. Sorry to disappoint you. You're still going to have to have your triggers and your neuroses playing out in time. And you can heal them. And in some ways, at some points, it can get more intense because now you can clearly see it in the light of day. Now you can see so much of the previously unconscious patterns playing out, and it's your job to dissolve them in the light of awareness that you're now aware of. You can see the characters in your body still playing out unconscious patterns, and now the healing can start from a truly stable foundation and the right perspective. Now you can spend the time doing the things to help your body and mind align with your deeper understanding. And it can be messy and chaotic and painful, but now you can see it all from a new perspective. You now remember who you truly are beyond name and form. And it's a wonderful, crazy, mind-blowing journey. Just to mention again, enrollment is now open for the Awaken Aware program. Head over to speaktoalex.com to book the free one-to-one with me or one of my team to see if you'd be a good fit for that. That's speaktoalex.com. Peace.